So this is a second tough division we're gonna talk about as a.
I like these guys.
All right, so I'm gonna go with Keys. Oh,
Yeah, I think this the
oh.
I think that's the year that the
Oh.
Broncos take it. Yeah. I think we talked about what I seen from Bo Nix and Sean Payton last year. A lot of people challenged was he won't be able to come to Denver and develop another quarterback. I think he has. I think Bo Nix, one of them players like he got a good pocket. He's sneaky out the pocket. Like if you get Bo Nix on the outside, he can take off for 80 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah,
A lot of quarterbacks don't have that. Bo Nix, it seems like he knows when to run or when to stay in the pocket and throw. They gonna have the best defense in the league. That's a given.
yeah.
They're gonna have the best defense in the league. And they got decent weapons. I think that they got a good offensive line. They just paid Sutton. They got a good running game with Sean Payton. Sean Payton always gonna be able to run the ball.
Is Ingram there? Let me check that way.
So I just think this year. And then we talk about the Chiefs. I think it's the year that the Chiefs finally take a step back. I think, Pat Mahomes is still the guy. He's still the GOAT. He's still the best. He's still the best quarterback in the league. I just think that they got a tough schedule this year. I think, especially with Rice missing the first 6 games of the year, that's big for them. That's tough for them. Now they are deep in the wide receiver room. And once again, we can look at this at week 8. And the Chiefs got 3-game lead. I just think this is the year where the Broncos will be able to take a step, because of Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Taking
And
that
they
step.
well coached.
Yeah, and I just think the Chargers to third because I think the Chiefs better than them.
Sure.
I just think the Chargers got enough weapons on the outside. I think that their defense is okay. It's not as good as it was. It's okay. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like over the years you watch the Chargers play so many games that they didn't want to score games and they just lose them every single time.
Mahomes 10-2 for stuff.
Yeah, so
I just was talking to Mook about that early on Twitter.
And then the Raiders, do we believe in the Pete Carroll, Geno Smith regime? I don't think they do.
I think they'll be improved.
Yeah.
They definitely.
This division too hard.
Now,
This
may not be able to write
I
back
won't
this
group
year.
them with the Raiders and the Colts in their 4th place position, but they in 4th place.
Yeah. And I mean, a couple of games go that way. With experienced quarterback, they can find a way fighting with the last 2 weeks for a playoff spot, but it's gonna be tough in this division.
Yeah,
it's gonna be real tough in this division.
All right, Nick, let's see how you got things played out.
Yeah, man. So I think me and Keith was aligned here. I mean, as far as the Chiefs, I think they're the class of the division. I don't think anybody in that division, quarterback or coach-wise, is unseated. I do agree with Keys as far as the point of Rasheed Rice being a big loss, 6 games. But then you think about Hollywood Brown being, why would I say that? Marquise Brown being healthy, Xavier Worthy in the second year.
Dolefield Brown.
Yeah.
Isaiah Pacheco being healthy. They was able to get some depth in that running back position. Kareem Hunt revitalized his career a little bit. So shout out to him. That's a great story, by the way. For him to be a Chief again, great story. I like redemption. Travis Kelce, I think he's internally motivated. Like I had a little bit of a down year for my standards.
Yeah,
I
think old. People think I'm over. I'm washed.
I think that engagement.
I think internally as a Hall of Fame top 3 all time tight end.
We're gonna see what he does.
I gotta talk my shit one more time.
I hear you.
We're
gonna see what he does.
I think that engagement.
You think he done?
I think he done.
Now
Not
listen.
talent wise.
Now
If you need a first down, clutch catch, I think he still got that. But the drive and the fire,
He did. I think he might have.
think
He had to be
both ways.
injured. He looked bad at
He
the
looked
last
terrible. He looked terrible.
But he said he lost weight. He said he back. So we about to
goes
see.
both ways.
Yeah.
My girl, my wife is a billionaire. I gotta show her who I am. You know what I mean? Because she wasn't around 6 years
He
ago.
better work for that.
Taylor was around.
He
6
better
years ago.
work for that money. What's the little thing?
I gotta remind him.
nasty-
I know
a
you
nasty
a billionaire,
dancer
so
for
remind him.
Yeah.
He better be a nasty dancer for money.
That's why
Life
I
of
think
his
he
own. I'll be
done.
a showman for her.
That's why I think he
Billionaire.
done. I'm gonna go
Shit.
home, dance for my billionaire.
This is last ride, so he putting all his eggs.
But listen, last ride, and as a prideful all-time player, I
Yeah,
think
for
those
sure.
type of players, they do it a little different.
Mm.
As far as the Broncos, though, Keys, you hit some great points. I agree. I mean, they drafted a running back high, RJ Harvey,
Yeah.
to mix in with JK,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Cortland Sutton, they got some young receivers there. Sean Payton, great system. Bo Nix, for him to be a rookie, come in, nobody thought anything of him. For him to exceed expectations,
Laughed at the pick,
and then
actually.
like for him to get that confidence is what matters
Yeah,
with
sure.
young players.
Yep.
He got that experience. Now he's expecting to be good.
Play meaningful football last
So
year.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Obviously,
The
we'll
second
see,
year
but-
quarterback in Sean Pace, I think he's gonna take it. I think he's gonna have the biggest leap out of all. I think his leap will be bigger than Jaden Daniels. This
Anytime
upcoming
Sean
year.
Payton can
And
coach
he's
somebody
nice.
in his image, like
Yeah.
they take off. So I think this is going to be a very competitive division. I mean, the Chargers for us to mention them as a third place team with the type of coaching they have, Jim Harbaugh isn't going to go out and lose you again.
Yeah.
Right? I've seen Brandon Staley go out and lose games.
Multiple.
Jim Harbaugh, he ain't going to do that.
Nah.
He'll take the ball out of Herbert's hands if it's going great
Yeah.
and just run the clock out. Because, he's from the Harbaugh tree.
Yeah.
Right? So, toss up, to your point, it could be within games. But, yeah, man, I think it's going to be it's either going to be us with 3 teams or the North.
And to be
Or
honest,
the West.
I think it's the West for the simple fact of the Chargers. I mean, they allowed the least points in the league last year. You had Dante Jackson from the Steelers. He had a career year last year with 5 picks. So
He let John lead. He let John pick.
Go watch the film.
that was a career.
Watch the film.
He let John
But-
pick.
Barbecue
I mean,
chicken.
that's a decent defense. But when I look at Denver, I got them second for the simple fact I think Bo Nix takes the lead. And then when you add pieces on the defense like Dre Greenlaw, you draft Jade from Texas. They drafted the first round corner from Texas, Jade Barron. So when I look at that, that's what makes me propel the Broncos because I think they can score and go up and down with you, and they're gonna be able to get stops because I know what Sean Payton is. And after watching him, I talked bad about Bo last year. I'm not gonna.
We
say
all
it.
did.
We
We
all
all
did.
did.
We laughed at
I
the
did.
pick. Like, all right.
We all
Bo
did.
did.
Even when he played against the Ravens, we was.
Like
Bo
Bo
man,
26,
that
he
man
been
40
in college
years
for
old.
10 years.
Yeah,
Like,
it
just
I made a lot of jokes
Bo.
about Bo. So Bo
Yeah.
one of them quarterbacks I'm watching year 2, but
Shout out to Bo.
I think
Yeah.
Bo and Sean Payton definitely take that leap. Yeah, and that's why I got them second.
My main thing about the Broncos, and not like everybody, if it ain't us with 3, it's gonna be the West with 3. So I just want to see Bo do it again. If he gonna take that second, the defense is gonna
You
be
want
the
to see what any
defense.
first year quarter, second.
Yeah, I just want to see if you can. Hey, he might be Mark Sanchez. I don't know, so I want to see it. I think Jim, right? I think Jim is the difference for the Chargers for me. I've seen him with bad coaching. They've been right there. They've just had bad coaching. Like, if you could tell me Justin Herbert is available today, yo, go get him. Like, I like him as a quarterback. I was hoping to see Najee play. I don't know if he can see, but they're gonna have a good. So they're gonna have a run game. And Justin Herbert can throw the ball with anybody in the league. So the defense is they not the same, but they can get stopped.
And you're gonna see Larry McConkey. I mean,
He's like that.
And they brought in
Continue to shine.
Keenan.
Yeah,
Yeah, they bring him back.
Yeah,
He
brought
made
Keenan
plays
back.
last
Yeah,
year.
he
He over the
did.
hill, but he made plays last
Yeah.
year. And
So
he's familiar with it.
he's familiar with
he can still
the
do it.
quarterback. He can still play.
Yeah, that's
So
definitely a
I
toss-up,
think
2 and 3.
I think just like Steelers, Bengals, Chargers, Broncos might be a game difference for me. But the Chiefs are the class of this division. If they do slide like Keys had them, I honestly going to chalk it up to them being bored.
I think that losing like that, that's an internal type.
You know, every time when they lose,
can't go out like
see
that.
the thing when they lose. Like they just don't lose.
Yeah.
They get
And
they
the thing is, they coasted.
lose.
They coasted all last year.
Yeah.
They coasted all last
So
year.
that
They couldn't really. They coasted, and they still got the Super Bowl.
yeah,
They coasted still got the Super Bowl. So right.
Shit, they won a Super Bowl when they were supposed to not even get there. So, and the Raiders, I think they'll be they'll be competitive. Curl
They gonna be better than last year. I know that
Curl
much.
going to coach him up. Brock Bowers is
run
probably
the ball.
top 3. He's gonna run the ball. We're gonna see what the rookie got. But they got Brock Bowers, and if I'm Gino,
They gonna be a lot of
wherever
close games.
89 is at, that's where I'm going.
As long as Gino don't throw 20 interceptions, they gonna be in a lot of close games.
Yeah. So, and for Gino, it's just when he throw him. Throw him in the
Yeah,
first quarter,
it's
bro.
always bad. It's always in the fourth quarter.
It's always
ain't
in
it?
the fourth quarter.
Shout out to Gino.
Yeah.
For somebody
Dog.
who had that jet start,
Yes.
no excuse.
Getting that
To
bag
get-
now.
2
No
bags,
excuse.
right?
Yeah, got a bag, 2 bags.
Don't forget he got rocked in his jaw.
Yeah.
Shout out
And
to
they broke
Gino.
his
That's
jaw.
how you're supposed to do it.
Got his
Yeah.
jaw
Seems
broke
straight
all
for
of
you
that
because they
when he
want
was
you to
about
play.
No quit.
Want to be the quarterback. Ain't no
Yeah.
more. No
Getting
more
coaches
quarterback.
fired in New York because you black. So yeah,
I like
salute.
Salute, man.
Salute.